Hello everyone, hope you all are doing well. In this video, we'll discuss the first problem of Leetcode Weekly Contest 298. It's an easy level problem. The problem name is greatest English letter in upper and lower case. So the problem statement says that given a string of English letters S, return the greatest English letter which occurs as both a lowercase and uppercase letter in S. The returned letter should be in uppercase. If no such letter exists, return an empty string. It says that English letter B is greater than another letter A if B appears after A in English alphabet. So we are given a string and we need to return the largest or the greatest character which occurs in the form of a lowercase as well as in the form of an uppercase character in the given string. So for example, if we look into the first input, then we can see that E occurs as a capital letter as well as a small letter. The position doesn't matter in this string. It's just that the character should be present in both the formats. If we talk about the other characters, then either small or the capital version of a particular letter is present. So only E is the character where small and uppercase both E's are present. So we return E. Similarly, if we come here, so we see that R. R is present two times. A is also present in lowercase and uppercase. Also A is present. Yeah, so A, Z, F is present. Sorry. So A comes in lower and uppercase, R comes in lower and uppercase, and F comes in lower and uppercase. But the largest one in this is R because R comes after A and F. So we return R in this case. If we look into the third example, then we can see that no letter appears in both upper and lower case. So we return an empty string. The length of this string can go up to 1000. So uh, just implementation based question. Let's see how we can approach this problem. So what I've done is I've created a frequency array of 26 because we have 26 characters, either small or capital. We'll transform it to just 26 characters. And now what we are doing is that whenever we see a small character, a small letter, uh, we basically OR it with 1. And whenever we see a capital letter, we OR it with 2. We do not add it because otherwise the count will increase. Let's try to understand it with the help of a diagram. So if we look into the implementation, then just a second. Yeah. So if there is a number, suppose we have 0 and we do 0 or 1, so it becomes 1, right? Again, if there is a number, suppose 0, if we do 0 or 2, so it becomes 2. Why? Because 0 is represented at 0 0 and 2 is represented at 1 0, so it becomes 1 0. Or means even if a single 1 is present, it becomes 1, else it becomes 0. So here we come here 1, so it is 2. Now again, 1 or 2 is 3. Why? Because 1 is represented at 0 1, 2 is represented as 1 0, so the OR comes out to be 3. Okay, so not now what we are doing, whenever a small character comes, suppose A to Z, whenever a character comes, what we are doing initially, the frequency array has 0 for all the characters, for all the 26 characters, right? So we pick that particular position. Currently it has 0. When we see a small character, we do an OR with 1, right? So the value becomes 1. And whenever we see a capital value, we do an OR with 2, so it becomes 2, right? So in case both the small and capital letters of a particular character is present, then final value at that particular index will be 3, because if a small letter is present, it would have contributed in the form of 1. If a capital letter is present, it would have contributed in the form of 2. And if both are present, then final answer would be 3. So let's come to the code again, since we have seen the explanation. So we can see if the current character is a small letter, so do an OR with 1. If the current is a capital letter, do an OR with 2. Finally, traverse the array in the opposite direction, and if the frequency at a particular character is 3, that means both the characters are present, then just return that particular character. Now, many of you must be thinking why we are not just adding one or two in this case, because suppose a character A comes multiple times, then count will not give us the correct value. That is why we are using a bit position to represent it. Now, there can be other ways to solve this question, but yeah, I use this approach. And also the loop, the second loop that we are using, we can do this stuff here also on line number 11 by doing a comparison. But again, since this was a contest, I did not focused on the optimization part, but I just focused on the implementation part. So hope you learned something new from this video. Please do support this video by giving up a thumbs up. Also do subscribe to the channel, and see you in the next video. Bye bye.